Hey, Narosi. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate that. Hi, welcome to it's back to Sin's Arcade. This is the Lord of Sin, and this game is Endless Sky. I will be covering this for about an hour. Basically, it is a free-to-play game that is available on Steam. And I haven't checked if it's available on any additional items or services, but it's there. I mean, it's available for somebody else at least, potentially. So there's that to consider. Let me go over here, throw that there. Okay, should be good. All right, so Endless Sky. I'm using the only, technically the only plugin or mod that there is for it. Narosi, thank you so much for showing up. And anybody who's watching this video, even after the fact, please don't hesitate to visit Narosi Gaming. She's phenomenal creator on No Man's Sky, one of the best builders I've ever seen in my entire life, and I cannot recommend her enough. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah. So, Endless Sky is, and this is, these are the controls that I'm currently using. So this will run on pretty much a potato, right? Let's be flat out honest. Here are the controls. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing on a keyboard because I don't have access to. Oh, you're very welcome, Narosi. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate it. Because of all the other stuff and the migraine that I had earlier, I was even unsure that this was gonna happen. Right? So, at least we're here now. Hopefully, the microphone audio is good, and I'm going to go back out here to the menu. This is our current ship. This is my pilot's name. This is our ship, the Looper Barge. We are currently around Gemstone, which is a planet in the system of Taurus. We have 139,000 credits. And today's date is Sunday, 26th of September, 2013. And I've currently played about 50 minutes, 40 seconds. Now, that was on this account. I've had other ones in the past. But let's get to it. Bottom line is, this is a spaceship game. You are the captain of a ship, and it's pretty much just you by itself, to my knowledge. I don't know if you can actually get additional crew like you can in Star Traders Frontiers. But what it lets you do is do all the other things you would normally do in space. And because it takes next to nothing for power or control or anything else of that nature, like I said, this will run on almost anything. So here at the planet we're at, Gemstone is a hot and unpleasant world, mostly due to a smoggy atmosphere high in methane. Much of the surface is covered in rugged mountains, making ground transport very difficult. However, the powerful tectonic forces here have created rich deposits of diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires, which are mined for use in jewelry and certain electronic components. Mining in a tectonically active world is an insane project. Earthquakes cause frequent cave-ins, but the potential for riches draws miners here despite high mortality rates. Excuse me, I can talk today. My gosh. Most miners are dirt poor as a result of being paid on commission for their finds, but they are full of stories of some distant acquaintance who became mind-bogglingly wealthy after striking a previously untapped gemstone deposit. One of the beautiful things about this game is that it does give you a lot of these little entrants here, right? So this is obviously, hi Ryoki. I knew it. Okay, hi. Hold on, baby. Rio. Yes. My goodness. Okay, I've got you. All right. So, one of the beautiful things about this about this game is that it actually does these little story bits that you get pretty much anywhere and everywhere that you go, and it allows you to role play in this universe. You get the foggy migraine brain all too well. I'm glad you're feeling well enough. Hey, look, the show must go on, right? That's really what it comes down to, Rosie. The show must go on. So that's why I'm here. And I said I would do an hour, and that's exactly what we're going to do is an hour. I've got to try to get it down. Worst case scenario, I'm actually recording this, so I could probably chop it up and put it into a smaller video if I need to be able to make it easy. Because let's face it, not everybody's going to sit still or watch an hour-long video on demand. Maybe they will. I don't know. I'll have all the links for this game and everything else in the description after the video goes live or goes into video on demand, so that anybody else who wants to take part in this, they can take and join the game as well. Joe Self, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate that. I don't think we can hire any crew. So, oh, actually, I think we have three. So I have three ships. My flagship has three bunks. Entire fleet has three. Required crew one. Extra crew one. Passenger space one. I have zero passengers. I haven't played this game in a long time. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go over here to the trading. Trading is obviously just like anything else. It has a I've never even heard of Endless Sky. Seems interesting. Well, it's again, it's a smaller. A lot of older computer RPGs were similar to this, right? So that's pretty much what it is. Now, I will say that Star Traders Frontiers, one of the other games that I play that are in the same kind of ilk on my channel, it is this and it's so much more. You want political intrigue, you want to take part in conflicts between different factions, you can absolutely do that. You want to be a smuggler and smuggle black market contraband, you can do that. You want to be an assassin, you want to take on Xeno, the aliens in that game, and there are a lot of them that are pretty nasty, they will mess you up, you can take part in that. So that game, I will digress, but I will point out some of the things because that's one of the games that I do have and I love them dearly. So I will be pointing back in that regard. So this being the case, I don't. We have free 50 slots, so nothing is in hold. We're gonna go ahead and let's see here. I think we'll probably buy some clothing. We'll buy some equipment. We will buy some industrial. Actually, we'll grab a bunch of industrial. Now, bear in mind, this is how much money I've got up here in the top right corner. So, just like anything else, it's gonna go in term with it. So that leaves us with 20 additional spots left, and we'll just pick up the rest in heavy metals. Actually, no, we won't. Let's go back here, and we will buy. Oh, come on, Ryoki. Okay. So now we're down to 108,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at the job board. Missions available here. Bring tourists to Twin Star. So here's all of these different Rio. My goodness, come on. This is all of the different available missions that are available in this area. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. Now I know why you're having an issue. I'm sorry, Rio. Yep. Okay. Um. Ooh. Um. Jobs available that I can accept are over here. Way. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, let me just zoom out. So this is, if I remember correctly, this is absolutely, I think, supposed to be the Milky Way or maybe another one. Shock and awe. Popping in to leave a like. Oh, well, I'm hopefully you stick around for a little bit. This might be a game that you're interested in. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So we have a long way to go if we're gonna go there, but I think what we probably could do is, let's see here. What is this one? So this would be a Remembrance Day celebration, and they want 28 tons of whiskey barrels. I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't even think I can get. Oh no, electrical wire, three passengers. Nah, I don't even want to do any of that. All right, so we're not doing that either. What is this? 89 tons of reactor fuel. I don't have enough room for this. 16 bolts of cloth. Shock and awe, Joe Self. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Let's see here. 16 tons of bolts. By Wednesday, January 5th, 3014, in preparation for the Remembrance Day celebration. Payment is 18,200 in credits. I have no cargo space available, so we're not going to take this because I can't do those. Or at least I don't want to, right? Let's be honest. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. What we can do is kind of explore around, though. 19 tons of reactor grade or uranium. Root. Let's just jump ahead to this one. I think I'm still actually on a mission, right? Maybe. Either way, let's go. Wait, really? Oh, abort. I don't want to do that. Come on, thing. Get out of my way. You go over there. You go over there. All right. We're done. I don't want to. So, so I did the right thing. There is a bank where you have to pay a mortgage on your ship and everything else, and you have payments here. So you know what? I'll go ahead and we're not going to do that now. You have a spaceport, and this gives you all the information on here. So they have a spaceship salesperson at this location. Maxi Bloke, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it, guys. The spaceport is perched on the top of a peak in an older and more stable mountain range. The landing pads here are used by both the starships and by helicopters that bring cargo to and from the mines. Overhead helicopters fly by carrying heavy loads dangling from cables. A few low concrete buildings serve as warehouses, and on the far end of the port, where an explosion would do the least damage if a sudden severe earthquake struck, large steel tanks hold deuterium for refueling ships. Asphalt roads with flimsy guardrails connect the landing pads to the warehouses. So we can check out the spaceport, I think. Guess not. Oh yeah, there we go. I guess we're talking. I'm calling a do. Guess not. Depart. Hey! Stop! Stop with the kicking! Why is it not turning? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Come on. This is not going to end well. This is what I get for not remembering how to play. No, I'm doing the right controls. Hold on. Kiwi Pirate. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Oh, now it's up. Left. What? Okay. What are you doing? Guys, this is not a... We're not hanging out here. What? Okay, well now I can't even... No! Yeah, I have no control. Why don't I have any control? Come on. E... Q... Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. So that should be E. This should be... T... Hi... Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. I had this all worked out before this. I swear. This is horrible. Alright, recalled fighters, F. I don't care about, no, I don't want that one. Select secondary weapon. Let's go R. E, toggle. C is the cloaking. Select nearest ship is going to be tab. And scan selected ship is Z. Let's try that. Sorry about that, guys. And why do I still not have power? I would love to help you, but I don't have any power for some reason. Great. This is a phenomenal shot here. Corson's Arcade off the interweb. Whoa! Let me zoom all the way back out here. Why do I not... This is great, isn't it? Wow, they're bombarding that planet. Look at that. Wow, look at that stuff over there. Rio. Hip thrust the heck is out for the lock button. Apparently I have no power or control. What is going on? Seriously? Afterburner land at station. Deploy fighters. Go back in. Here, over here, you actually get to see, since I picked Delta Valorum, what the benefit of having all those different things inside the storage, or the cargo, excuse me, would be. I'm not ignoring you guys in chat. I apologize. I want to make sure that I'm trying to cover this stuff as best I possibly can. If the game actually wants to work with me for some reason. Rio, my goodness, I am under so much stress right now. I'm trying to help you, but I'm doing this right now too. And every time I try to do this, you think you have more importance. And I love you very much, but you get me all the other time I'm not live. So, can you please be patient? Apparently not. Oh, Spark, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go. What? Ryoki. Rio, what? Ryo-Oki, what? What? Come here then. Please stop screaming at me. My goodness. I don't... You know what? This is... Yeah. I have no control over the ship. I can't even turn it for some reason, and I don't know why. Alright, give me just a moment. After these messages, I'll be right back. No, her water dish is not tipped over at all. She just wants attention. That's it. That's all she wants. She wants attention. Alright, so let's go out of here. In. There. Done. Let's see. Hopefully we don't get shot at here. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, it's over there. There's a bounty over here? I think it's... I? No. I? No, wait. My apologies for not knowing the... L. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Nope, go back. Go in there. And land. Wait, why aren't you going in? I said here. You gotta slow down a bit. Hey, Thorsten. There we go. Just takes a little bit more finesse. All right, there we go. So we landed over here on Bounty. And all the land near Bounty's equator is desert, but closer to the poles, the weather is temperate and there's enough rain for farming. The land near the northern pole is sparsely populated, but the other hemisphere is quite well developed, with many of the inhabitants now working factories that produce fancy watches and intricate electronic components. The focus on skilled manufacturing has had a dramatic effect on both the local education system and the sports scene. One can garner great respect and a sizable income simply by being the best at folding tiny paper cranes by microscope. Now that's some seriously skill, right? I think per se, that's pretty crazy. All right, so one of the benefits that this actually has is, as I showed earlier, where your amounts, profit margins are going to be, are also going to be over here. So remember how we sold, or we bought the clothing, we bought the equipment, we bought the heavy metals, and we bought the luxury goods. You can actually see the profit margins across the board here. So if we go in here and we sell, I think we can sell all with shift. Get 5 at a time. So that frees up all that space. So now we can probably take a job as well. And now we're up to 136,000 credits. So let's go ahead and take a look at the job board. And this is going to be quite a bit of a jump. So I'm wondering how we are going to do this. 2 factory workers. I don't have enough space for 2 factory workers. I only have enough space for 1. Now this we might be able to get away with, but that is, I'm not sure that that's worth, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps away, and I'm not sure that it's worth the 17.8 thousand credits that they want for that. Kitty bandwidth thief confirmed. They use their whiskers, I think. What, Rio? I'm giving you love, honey. You're right here in my arms here, Munchkin. Good girl. She's an old cat. She's 20 years old, or pretty close to it. So it's just, she needs a little bit of love, a little bit of TLC. And I do show her all that. Oh, now this one might be worth it. Let's do that. Let us do that. Let's try that. 2 little space to accept. What do you mean? Okay. Well, I didn't want to take that mission anyway then. All right. Head to New Cactus with professionally skydivers and drop them off. Wait, come on. Shipyard, outfitters, missions, done. Let's see. What can we get rid of? Oh, I guess we do have that job, so we still have to take that job. Think. My apologies, guys. It has been a long time since I did this, played this. That's why I'm a dog person, Maxie. Yep, and when you lose your bandwidth, a dog will bring it back to you. That's right, they bring it right back. Because that's what dog do. A dog do. Do-do, do-do, dog do. Do-do. Dog, a do. Alright, let's go. We don't need to buy anything else, I don't think. Let's go ahead and grab some clothing, I guess. Why not? There we go. And depart. And go back out. And jump. J for jumping. If we can get out of here without getting shot at, we might be able to pull this off. I mean, honestly, the game is not really that heavy. And it's not that long. All I'm doing is hitting the J button as soon as I pop in. Because I'm just skipping through these. Oh, that may be not good. Oh, ran out of fuel in an inhabited star system because I wasn't paying attention. Unfortunately, other ships are willing to help you. Press N to cycle through all the ships in the system. When you've selected a friendly one, press T to hail it. Alright, so N and T. Help me, help me. You're my only hope. Hobie-Wan Babobies. Let's go. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Okay, unable to send. Ask for help. Hang on, we'll be there in a minute. Help me. I can't. Let's slow down. Slow down. You're a bro. Thanks for being a bro. We'll gas up at the next site here. We need to find. Is it L? Come on, help me, Rhonda. 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 All right, filled up. We're good to go. Let's just check and make sure we can sell any of this. Profit of 411. Absolutely, yeah. Let's go to town, baby. That's good stuff. Very low metal. Why not? Let's do that. Depart. And J for jump. Probably not going to be worth it for all this, but that's pretty much in a nutshell. It's not very complex, especially not compared to, say, Star Traders Frontiers again, right? Notice down here it says I paid 100 credits for crew salaries and 2,400 in mortgages. to Hot. And I think we had to go to Vale. Is that where we have to go? Is that where our mission is? Row, Raggy. Yep, there it is. You drop off the cargo of honey and collect your payment of 28,350 credits. Yeah. And we ain't gonna make any profit here. All right, so no here. Let's go to the job board. Any jobs nearby that we can take, and that's pretty much in a nutshell what this is. What is this? Available job can accept, but I only have one passenger bunk and they want 2 tourists. So that's going to be a hard no. What about over here? Transport 2 prisoners. Nope. Deliver 23 tons, but I've never been there in that area. Trustees are seeking starship captains willing to deliver individual portions of recently deceased upstanding citizens' estates. 38 tons of luxury fabrics for 3,200. Do I have enough space? Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So yes, you can actually fight against other people, and you can take other ships on and buy them as well. Exactly the response I expected from Sin. Hell, I want a job if you're paying everyone's mortgage. I ain't paying nobody's mortgage, son. That's not how this works. And the cool thing is, I actually forgot. I don't even have to hit the J button on each one. But that's how pretty this is. These are all pretty decent, cool, as far as, especially when you have the high DPI settings on. Uh-oh. Can I land? Please let me land. You can land on more than one planet in this system. Well, I'm landing here so I can fuel up. Let's see. Can I sell? No selling. Nothing there. Wait, hold on. Let me see. It's times like this that I wish we had a quote. Yes, but see, that's the reason why I don't do that. That, and I don't know. I mean, I will have to do that. If I'm going to be doing any of these videos like this in the future, then that's exactly what's going to happen. It's so sad that I struggle so much with many of these top-down games, and with Star Traders Frontiers being the exception. Uh-oh, we're getting network drops again. Steam? It was you last time. Is it you now? It is not Steam. Okay, so we're no longer dealing with the drops. Okay. Just want to make sure. Are we in the system? I think. I can't remember. Wow, look at how big that ship was. Holy cow. These ships are huge, man. And yeah, it takes a lot of money to get up there. This game is free to play, and unlike Star Traders Frontiers, it does not have nearly as much complexity. But this is something you could easily run in the back of your, in the background if you wanted, or do any of the things that you need to do. All right, you have that option out there. Where are we going? I thought we were going. Where are we going? To the Cursa system. Aren't we at Cursa? Oh no, we're Aldebaran. Okay. We just need to go one more. Sorry, I got confused there for a moment. I get confused often. Apparently, that's what happens when you get old. Because I know Maxi Bloke would say that. So I'm going to take the steam out of his sails so he can't actually do that. Rolled out steam, it's obviously the cats, says Shock and Awe. Maxi Bloke says, Sin, just know that if I add quote becomes active, you will be roasted. You know what? I kind of expect that. That's I mean, why wouldn't I be? And grilled. Roasted and grilled Sin. It's a delicacy in some parts of the planet. As you watch the dock workers unload crate after crate, you can't help but wonder what would drive someone to collect such a huge quantity of luxury fabrics. But you don't think too much more about that because you collect your payment of $3,200 or $32,000 and walk on out. With enough money, you can buy a sunny day. Here at Farseer, it's an ocean resort world. What was that? Flotsam Paradise! Sorry, I had to do it. Ruby red. It's an ocean resort world where much of the local tax revenue is spot on the terraforming equipment that moderates the weather. Real estate prices fluctuate wildly in times of political anxiety because of the idyllic climate exists only by government fiat. Industry here mostly takes the form of executive offices for interplanetary banks, law firms, uh, Joe Self, and Kiwi Pirate. I mean, I think that's one of the law firms there too, right? Sin is using Delta Streams as a test ground for the group. No, actually, I was not using Delta Streams at all. I've been trying to support other content creators because I would hope that they would in turn support me as well. No guarantees on that, and I don't ever ask them to do so. Um, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything, but somebody contacted me today about a collaborative program or a collaborative yeah, project very soon. So, and it's somebody in the you followed Sin before following Delta. Yeah, you did actually, Maxie. You did. Yeah, so actually, I think we went after Delta. We're helping boost Delta up so that he can actually back the statement up there. Um, but so I'm going to be doing a collaborative program or project here in the next week, and I'll give you guys more information once I'm allowed to give it. But I think you'll be very interested with it because it does have to do with, I can at least say this, No Man's Sky. So somebody's dragging me back in, but it's because I'm doing collaborative work. So that's a good thing right there, I would hope, right? Let's go ahead and, ooh, we're not selling that at all. We're not selling that whatsoever. What is this? Deliver 4 tons of wine for an upcoming for 8,600, or wait, why does it say that? Yeah, it has to be ours because there's Beetlejuice right here. Bellatrix. So yeah, this is the. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to go out. Here's Sirius. There's Sol. So this is the Milky Way galaxy. So much like in Elite Dangerous, you can play in the Milky Way galaxy, and that's in a 3D galaxy in that respect. Anyone else think it's Enra? Damn you, Maxi Bloke. I can neither confirm nor deny. I'm just saying, definitely a great thing, says Nerosi. Looking forward to whatever you've got planned. Narrows it down. Not. Okay, well, did Enra say this already? Did he announce it? I don't know. It's not my place. And look, I normally joke around a lot, right? But I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything. So I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But yes, it was Enra. And yes, I'm going to be doing something collaborative with them for his other things that he's doing. Because he asked, and I offered a long time ago. Either way, let's go to the next step. Let's go ahead and go back over here. Can accept that mission. And what about Alpha Centauri? 39. Accept that as well. Yeah, why not? Let's go there. And let's go here first, and then we'll go to the other one after that. Depart and jump. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much what this is. No, you're just messing? Okay, well, either way, yes. But I can't say anything more because, I mean, we discussed a little bit today, and there's going to be more information along the way, and it's not my place to give more information or details until I have the opportunity or the permission to do so. Right? So thank you guys for hopefully understanding and agreeing. We're in Castor. Do not have enough fuel. Land. There are no system. Oh, really? Yes. Come help me. Oh, thankfully he was right there. That's what I get for not paying closer attention to my fuel gauge over here. Fuel, electricity, temperature. All right. Jump. Ain't nobody scanning my cargo. You don't get to scan my cargo. Who do you think you are? So we're at 36 minutes. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to get away with that. Oh, sounds great, Sin. Okay, cool. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio on this. I don't think it's that loud, is it? Let's go up here. Geminus, although not the most hospitable of worlds, is a young enough planet that large stores of iron, titanium, and other metals are easily accessible near the surface. For that reason, it has become one of the Republic's primary shipyards. More than half of the warships in the Navy were constructed here. The constant volcanic activity leaves the planet perpetually shrouded in clouds of ash and fog, so that being outside means being in a twilight haze with low visibility. Basically, New Jersey. Probably in compensation for this, interior spaces tend to be brightly lit and painted in bold colors. Oh no, we had a hot take. Somebody had a hot take. All right, so let's go over here to trading. We're just going to sell all these anyway and take the loss. But let's go check out the shipyard. I want to be able to show off some of the other things that we've got going on here. So I'm currently in a Looper Barger, which is a star barge. And you can see everything down here as well. These ships, so for example, if I want transport, a light freighter, utility, interceptor, and you can field multiple ships at once. I just can't remember the exact details 100% on those. Maybe if you guys enjoy this enough, or enough people comment on the video on demand down the after the fact, then we may be coming back and doing a Let's Play series on that. That's one of the reasons I want to try to do a 1 hour showcase video on each of the some of the games that I have, is maybe they will become Let's Plays, or maybe I can turn them into Let's Plays. Maybe there'll be more information and more interest in them. Evil Air? Evil Air. So I don't want to sell this. We're going to leave. And we're going to depart here as well. Let's go to the map. So we're going to Toledo. Yeah, Toledo. And jump. And jump. How are you guys doing? How is your Sunday treating you all out there? Thank you so much for taking part in watching yesterday's Saturday stream, taking part in the Shadow of Mordor stream. Um, Still, like I said, I'm trying to find my own way to find my own voice. I'm more of a narrative storyteller type of person because I'm a tabletop role playing game guy too. So that's part and parcel to it, goes along with it, right? So I need to lean more into that for pre-recorded videos where I do a lot more editing, which is what I want to do with my last Kerbal Space Program video. I just had issues being able to get the voiceover after the fact. So, following up on the first mission that we chose, your ship is directed to the rear loading dock of the palatial complex where your cargo of wine is unloaded. You collect your payment of 8,600. This is the past. Hestia was a nearly lifeless ice world. It is now a subtropical paradise. One of many great victories from the heyday of the planetary engineering back when the galactic economy had a little bit more money to spare for terraforming. Today, though, it is more of a retirement community for those who can afford it. So Florida. So basically Florida. Florida man, right? Although most of the population consists of young service workers in rented housing who take care of the retirees. So yeah, it actually is Florida. What do you know? They just hire the people who get out of age out of Disney World, and they just go start taking care of the old people. On Hestia, the poor live in cities. The rich live in county estates. Aside from the urban centers, most of this world is covered in rolling green hills and oceans. Now, they have an outfitter here, which means that this is another thing that I wanted to point out. You can add additional types of items that they have. Local maps. Actually, let's grab that. Can I buy that? Yeah. Forgot about that. Is that not showing up? Okay, good. And map. We are headed back over to Alpha Centauri. We're going to pass through Sol anyway, so we're going to have to probably gas up here at Procyon or at Sirius. Let's go ahead and jump out. Not sure if this is something that you guys would be interested in, but like I said, it runs on next to nothing. Almost no specs whatsoever. That's 2. Let's go ahead we're at Pollux now, right? Yeah, Pollux, Procyon. Let's go ahead and land. There are no systems you can land on. Oh well, snarf. Snarf, 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 snarf. What are you guys doing over here then? Land. Landing on Relic. Okay. Merchant chip charity coins. I had a job creating websites in the world's wide web, and now I'm retired and flying spaceships for fun. Ooh, a winner is you. Okay. Relic was colonized over 700 years ago, back when the construction of the first hyperwarp was still in living memory. At this point, most starships have a very limited range, so the stars adjacent to Earth were the only viable option for any colonization attempts. Because of this, Relic seemed to like that it was becoming a major colony despite its low gravity, harsh environment, and limited resources. However, this would not last, and in less than 50 years, the colonies had spread to much more favorable planets, and Relic was left behind most human development. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and depart out and jump. And let's see where we can land off to if we once we get to Sol. That was Sirius. Now we're here at Sol. And we get to land on Earth. But let me zoom out here. So there's Earth, there's the moon. Mars. Welcome back to Earth. Wow. This is Earth, the ancestral home of humanity. Earth has a population twice of any other inhabited planet. Sprawling cities cover large portions of its surface, many of them overcrowded and dangerous. Some people work to scrape together enough money to leave, while at the same time others born on distant worlds make a pilgrimage of sorts to see this planet that once cradled the entirety of the human species. Earth is also the capital of the Republic. Representative government becomes complicated when one planet has a greater population than hundreds of planets elsewhere, and as a result, settlements of less than 1 million are grouped together into planetary districts that elect a single representative between them, a source of much frustration in the frontier worlds. Alright, so, since we are here on Earth, we could take a look at the spaceport. You see a small crowd beginning to gather on the street corner, and a man in a flamboyant striped suit, matching hat calls, "Hey, come here! Come here! Come see this marvelous magician mistress Marionette! Coral the crowded crossroads with her extravagant schemes." Let's go ahead and check it out. You join them. The woman in similarly fancy garb sits behind the table, swiftly shuffling 3 cups before a hulking man. The announcer continues, "For our new guests, the chosen challenger's chance approaches. The current buy and bet is 7,000 credits. Yes, we play with the big money here. Double or nothing. Bet your bet. Are you a player or are you a puppet?" The cup stops, and after a brief pause, the man points to the cup on the right. Now, should we interrupt, or do you want to watch what happens, guys? I know there's a little bit of a delay, but what should we do? 1 or 2? 1 means we watch what happens. 2 means we know that we actually interrupt and say, "Hey, you know these things are scams, bro. That's a 3-card Monty right there. There's no... hand." Sound like Boomhauer from King of the Hill right there. Tell you what. Somebody pick something, please. I'm probably going to just go with this one anyway. That's what I figured. Anybody else? One more vote? Oh, Kiwi, of course, Kiwi. Well, that's it. "Are you certain in your choice?" the magician asks. Once you... "Yes, I'm certain," the man interrupts as he draws 7,000 credits and tosses them on the table. The magician lifts the cup, and the small red ball rolls from underneath. "And the first challenger proves to be a player," the announcer says, mustering enthusiasm as the magician counts 14,000 credits to pay the man. "Let us find a new challenge. The next buy-in is a mere 400 credits. If you haven't played before now, it's your time to test your skill." Well, let's go ahead, right? Why not? It's only 400 credits. Let's go. You pay 400 credits and sit across from the magician. "Double or nothing. Bet your bet," the announcer announced. "Are you a player or are you a puppet?" The magician places the ball beneath the center and begins to move the cups. This one seems faster, but it might be from the pressure, meaning that the first person that they had was absolutely in on this, right? That's the reason why they won, to make it look like anybody can win. They were absolutely a decoy from the beginning, which is why they won. But let me go back to this. The ball beneath the center and begins moving the cups. This one seems faster, but that might be just from the pressure. You can keep your eyes trained on the cup as it shifts back and forth, around and in circles, and occasionally remains untouched. By the end, you're pretty sure it's in the center cup. So, which one am I choosing? 1, 2, or 3? Left, center, or right? Delta 1246 says, hey there, Sin and chat, only here for a few minutes, but had to come and say hi. Yeah, well, you can't gamble, unfortunately, Kiwi, because I don't have any Streamlabs. Drop a like, of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Delta One. If you guys, I know you guys, everybody, we're all in the same family, right? We're all No Man's streamers or No Man's Sky players and travelers. So the vast majority of you guys already know who Delta is. But anybody else who may be watching this video on demand after the fact, please take a look at many of these people who we have in chat. Neurosi Gaming, you have Delta 1246. They have phenomenal channels, and they are great content creators that deserve your time to take a look, because they are not me, and they are much more talented than I am. Maxi Bloke says, business as usual, Delta. Half day seems the norm. Wow, Maxi. Shots fired, man down. So what should we choose? Left, center, or right, guys? 47 minutes into the stream. We have 13 minutes left to go on this short showcase. I might be able to do another stream, and I only need like roughly a half-hour break or so. So it'll be 7 here my time. I could probably go again at 8. Delta, never heard of him. Any good? I don't know, Shock and Awe. Last time I was in somebody else's stream, they were asking when Neurosi was going live, because the person they were currently watching was just dog water. That's, at least I think that was the understanding that I got out of that. Content myself. No, if I were an excellent creator, Neurosi, I would already be over 1,000 subs. At this point, you guys are gonna jump over me in subs, because I don't know. I don't know. Nobody's picking. Let's go. Oh no! Better luck next time, she says as she reveals the incorrect choice. The ball was in the center. You feel silly for not going with your gut. The next buy-in is a larger prize. 6,000 credits reserved for the most daring. Yeah, let's do it again. I don't care. So 6,000 credit on the table, and as the game begins, the pattern is slightly longer. But once the magician hands stop, you feel like the ball lies beneath the left cup. Oh, I'm praising. Whoa. I'm not reading that out loud. I appreciate that. Neurosi, Shock, Kiwi, Delta One, Shock, and who else did I miss? Joseph. I appreciate all the support, guys. Man, that was mean. So which would I choose? 1, 2, or 3? Left, center, or right? The game says that we are most likely looking at the ball being underneath the left cup. I know this is not what we're thinking about. We're not going to be doing a 3-card Monty, but this is where we're at. I want to finish this real quick, and then we can complete the last part and get that finish that last mission before the end of the stream. Hunt's brother. Wow. You know what? I'm kind of glad I don't have Streamlabs, because you guys, man, you can't even let Delta be Delta in a different place. You're just ripping off. I think that means they love you, Delta. I really do. I think that means they love you. We heart you, Delta. Heart. Maybe partly a lack of vitamin D. Oh no. Always go right. Even though it says left? Are you sure, Shock? Really? Right? And if it's not the right one, if it's the wrong one, then you owe me 6,000 credits, right, Shock? Look, I'm trusting you. You're surely you've watched the video by now. What video? Vert the Ferk? What video? You said right? Seriously? I don't know. Did I call that or what? Yeah, you know what? I probably could. I went with the left purposefully because the thing said it. But yeah, she was. They were trained. And yes, remember I said that. And well, that's it for today, folks. The announcer says, as you realize you've been conned. Worse still, after they pack up and leave, you notice that the first winner walks away beside them. I had no clue for that. Yeah, I'm good for it. Oh, yeah, sure you are. Either way, I don't care. We got fleeced a little bit, but it was worth it because I called it. And yep, that first winner was a plant. Absolutely a plant. Sometimes you just got to be plant. Very plant-like. So let's go ahead and buy some medical since it's very low price here. Depart and jump. Subs will come, Sin. Full preparation and consistency, and it'll happen, my man. Well, I appreciate that. Neurosi? No, Neurosi's... Yeah, yeah. Alpha Centauri... Was it Alpha? I guess it was Alpha. Alright, land. On Chiron. You drop off the cargo of your vehicle chassis and collect your payment of 40,950 credits. Chiron is the only planet outside of the solar system that was colonized by humanity prior to the discovery of the hyperdrive. It is now the second most populous planet in the Republic, with many sprawling cities and a burgeoning pollution problem. Although Earth still has the most prestigious universities in the galaxy, Chiron has become the de facto leader in higher education, catering to those who value excellent teaching more highly than an illustrious name. As a result, off-world students form a noticeable fraction of the population. But now that we've completed that mission, let's take a look at what ships we've got. We can sell this ship, or we could try to buy another one over here. Let's see. Robert Plant. Did I sing something that was Robert Plant? Love me? Oh no. Could afford. You know, Delta, I love you. Even if they don't, I do. Because who's there prepping for you? Who's the one who actually... You say things that are even more sketchy than I do at times in your own streams. I guess you're allowed to though, right? Joe says, I'm done at work 7 Delta, so if you do join later on in a pop-up, it'll be fragmented. And Delta says, literally I said it and Rosie got it. Thanks. I gotta give you credit. That's some legal inception. Legit inception. Wow. Look at this. The Star Queen is a relic of the more peaceful period of galactic history, a luxury liner for high-end tourists. Every cabin has its own minibar, and the bathrooms have marble tile and showers that use actual hot water instead of chemicals or sonic vibrations. In support of the environmental movements across the galaxy, all Star Queens come standard with an array of solar panels as their only source of energy, as opposed to much more popular power generators such as fuel cells or nuclear reactors that produce some amount of waste. Although some argue that this is a pointless move given the prevalence of clean fusion reactors, others have applauded it and cited the prohibitive cost of using fusion reactors as a reason for using solar panels. This is 7.038 million. We are not buying this at all. Our ship costs 395,000, which is why we have a mortgage that we have to pay off. So that's why we're not going to be buying a ship today. But that's pretty much going to be the end of this video on this side. I mean, I'm probably going to cut it just a tiny bit early because there's not much else to really show at this point. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this game in the future, by all means, please wait until it goes to video on demand. Leave me some comments on the video for that engagement. Help build it up and get an additional line just constantly going on that. But I thank you guys all for showing up today. 9 viewers, 10 likes, 17 views. The average view duration is almost 20 minutes, so I cannot thank you guys enough for the support today. Like I said, I've been recording this, so I'll probably end up chopping it up a little bit and putting it into a pre-recorded video as some additional experimentation testing to go from that. But if this is something that has interested you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let me know if this is something you'd like to see. Kiwi Pirate says, ooh, love me some sonic vibrations. I'm thinking about sonic vibrations. I like the Route 44 drink now. Ooh, ooh. Nope, not finishing the rest of that. Thanks for the stream. Have an awesome night. Delta One says, thank you guys for showing up today. I appreciate that. Let me know if you want to see a Let's Play on this, but I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a happy and safe one. 07, and take care out there in the void. May the void be merciful upon you and yours, and may your adventures and your credits, units, whatever you get paid, plentiful. Have a happy and safe one, and I'll see you guys next time.